Late on day one, Tim shot this wild boar. Thankfully, it was a dead pig running and the dogs recovered it after it ran into the long stuff. Our guide and outfitter JP now wants Tim to shoot a tusker. That's going to require a bit more effort. Not that we're complaining. However, shooting one is proving a whole different story.
But it's as we said this morning, we are playing a game. When you stalk them, it's another story.
Well, it's a proper challenge, and I think that's just wonderful.
Which one? I can't tell. The problem we got is the grass is quite tall, so we can't tell the difference between a male and a female, so we can't see the bittle. If you're waiting until it's too late and they can't. Really exciting.
JP runs this French estate south of Paris, at the same time as running the French hunting magazine Chasse Internationale. He knows his onions, is that racist? And has brought all his international experience to the driven bird shooting and all the other driven game he offers here.
It's very complicated when you take clients to Tajikistan or in Africa to have everything fits as you want, and here in this place where I live, it's much easier for me, and it's easier for me to have everything fits with the keeper, with everybody, and I think we can provide very high quality hunt here.
It's the way they just kind of, and they hit it, and they go, there's suddenly everything around them. But it's the way they run, it's the way they are, the way they look at you and hunch up. It's something really kind of, something prehistoric, mystical. I just think that they're one of the most fascinating animals I've hunted. What is it? It's a male. I can't see it yet. I can't see it. He's moving. The camera could see it. But the bush was in the way, so I couldn't have a shot at it. So try a bit more.
With frustrations obvious, it's time to take a break, and JP wants to show us his taxidermist studio. It's not just any taxidermist.
Here is the best taxidermist in France, where we win all our clients, all our trophies, because really they are producing the best quality about shoulder mount, with especially the eyes. They are the best in France. We'll visit, just show you.
And what makes a really professional mount?
A professional mount is an animal, when you put it on the wall, especially the eyes, it looks natural, because in many trophy rooms, when you come to visit the place, animals are very aggressive, and here, all the animals you can find here, they look really natural, like we can find them in the wood, and that is making a huge difference compared to other taxidermists in France.
The biggest piece of work on display is this grizzly.
Impressive animal, isn't it?
It's really an impressive animal, and the owner of the place here, called Damien Barbary, is the boss of this company, and he always take care of the. He always ask to the people, please shoot the animal in winter time because you will get the best fur than in springtime. So this one is very, we say in France, Isabelle color, like horses. I mean, this very light brown color.
Hunters hunt for many reasons. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's trophies, sometimes both, but most importantly, they both give animals value. Wildlife without value will suffer, and that's the important message regardless of what you think about shooting a leopard or a grizzly. Hunting one for a huge fee means 99 others will be protected.
Express service.
Express.
Now from mounts to meat, and before our last boar outing, we have our last French supper at l'auberge with JP's fiancée, Désirée.
So he's cooking the filet from the deer, and he's just giving it some heat, and then he's going to put it on with the cep and in the oven, just to give it the right, if you want it cooked well done or rare or medium.
This is one of the hotels where hunting guests can stay. On offer this afternoon is locally shot venison with the mushrooms we picked earlier.
Well done, chef. Talking with food in my mouth now. Got it! Cooked!
Right, fed and watered, we need to find our boar. This time we get lucky and the wind and the boar are in the right place. JP sets up Tim on the ride, anticipating the family will cross in front of us. It's a gamble. One snort and we'll be stuffed. We're about 80 metres away from the crossing point.
Yes. Shot.
Wow. It seemed like half an hour, but I don't know how long it actually really was, maybe 10 minutes. We were on some beasts over there, and they kept changing, yes, no. And to our left there's some more coming through, so we just started from over there, and the trees are in the way. And of course our guide is looking from a slightly different angle, so he's saying it's a front one, middle one, rear one, it's a big one. Well, they all look quite big, quite honestly, so he's kind of, yes, shoot. Well, he said shoot it, but I couldn't see it because of the trees. And just that, not being able to take that shot, 1 minute's fine, it moves, and I, for goodness sake. And as it gets longer and longer, you're getting more and more tense and go, for goodness sake, can't I just present a proper shot? Most amazing experience. Yes. And I can sense you guys, come on Tim, shoot it. I can't see it, it's moving, it's the trees in the way. So, and then we waited our time, didn't we?
Yeah, but you did well, and we stand maybe 8 to 10 minutes there.
Yeah, it was.
Before they were, maybe we nearly shot at a small one.
Yeah.
There. Another herd was there.
All going on.
And myself, I got the camera plus the binocular. And because what I was scared that when the female there saw us.
Yes.
I said,
oh yeah. I was saying in the camera, just please don't.
Yeah. And the two big bulls, they are always behind, and they they really they are very clever. So if they hear something wrong, they will stay inside and don't move.
It's a really nice wild boar, and we've earned it.
I think the weight is around 100 kilo. 100 kilo because he has a huge body. I think even more. I think it's a very big wild boar. And here it's incredible how the skin like that is so thick because it's a place where they fight, the males together, they fight and they touch there. And when with your knife you can try with your knife to get in, and you will see how hard is it. Okay.
Bloody hell. That's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
If the bullet is not going through the animal, the trouble is with the grease, the hole is going to be closed, and no blood will get out of here. You need a very hard bullet instead of a soft nose, because on such a wild boar you can have put a very good shot placement. The wild boar will run in a very thick places, and you will not find it without the help of a special dog.
So we got a 3006, it's a Remington core lock.
Yeah.
And it's 150 grain, so it's lots of hard round. So it's designed to penetrate, and it's got a long way to go. You know, so it's got to go through, expand, and it's done its job beautifully well here.
Yeah, but it's I'm a bit surprised because it's quite a light bullet, but it cross the wild boar with the exit is there, and you see, full of blood. So it means.
So it may have actually just been, you know,
the wild boar moved just before you shot, but it was perfect. And from the shot there, it's full of blood. So really, the bullet performed very well because it's because in France most of the time people use 300 Winchester, 8x68, 9.3 by 62, a big caliber for wild boar because it's tough animal. And very good. I'm very surprised. It's quite a light bullet, and it crossed the wild boar. So it's perfect.
Done the job.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute privilege hunting with you.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you. It was my pleasure. Thanks very much.
For more information about stalking boar or any other hunting with JP, go to wildboarhuntingfrance.com. For more information about Harkila clothing and accessories, go to harkila.com. And for information about Steyr rifles, go to steyrmannlicher.com.